Hi there, Sagittarius. Welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. My name is Ariel, here with Mr. Fire Dragon to welcome you to your autumn equinox reading that will begin on September 23rd as the beginning of the fall season starts, and it goes until December 22nd when we enter the winter solstice. So this is meant to give some guidance, clarity, and vision around the energies that you will have coming in through the 3 distinct months of the autumn season. This is a general reading. It will not resonate with every single Sagittarius out there. So if these messages do resonate with you, they are meant for you. If they do not resonate with you, kick them on out the door to another Sagittarius. This is mostly going to correspond with Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising signs, and all Sagittarius cross-watchers are highly welcome to join us today as well. So, while you're thinking about it, reach out there, take that dragon claw and hit that subscribe button for us, join the dragon family, and also give it that dragon claw up, which is to click that like button. That's always what I call it. So let's go ahead and get started. This is going to be an interesting time as we look at the Celtic wheel. I'm going to bring that guy up. And so as we close out this last couple days of the summertime, and we're about to head from August, which closes out the time of Virgo, into the time of Libra. So whenever the sun moves into that first degree of Libra, that is actually how we know that the actual season of Mabon, that is what the Fall Equinox Celtic festival is called. And so of course, like the mid-autumn festival would be Samhain, which is around Halloween. So let's go ahead and I'm going to play a couple of tuning forks for you guys. These are going to be tuned to the energies of the 3 planets that will be especially in play through the next 3 months. Be Libra, Scorpio, and your natural sign of Sagittarius. So we have Venus for Libra, Pluto for Scorpio, and your natural vibration, which is Jupiter. So let's listen to these vibrations and feel the tones and just take in some deep breaths and get ready for your session. Beautiful, beautiful sound. That's you again on Jupiter. All right, Sagittarius. So let's talk a little bit about the astrological motions that you're going to experience through this autumn season. The first one is going to be the 11th house that goes with the time of Libra. Then the 12th house is the time of Scorpio. And the first house, of course, is kind of like your rebirth, your refreshing of energy, because that's when the sun enters the time of Sagittarius and it goes through your universal first house. So I would say out of these 3 months, we're going to see what the cards say as well about this, but astrologically I would say out of these 3 months, the time of Scorpio would be probably the most intense and challenging, not just because Scorpio is an intense sign, but also because it will be crossing through that 12th house of Pisces for you. Pisces is not a natural energy for Sagittarius because it squares your sign, and so it can be very emotional, very sensitive, very moody, very impressionable, and it can be kind of a cleaning out of the closet of the past year's energy. So it's almost like during that time of Scorpio, you're wrapping up the previous year's energies and kind of cleaning them out. And so when the sun goes into Sagittarius, which is your natural sign and it's your ruling sign, that's going to be it. I mean, it's like you really start to feel like, whew, got all that out of the way. It's almost like your new year starts before the actual new year starts. That's kind of the feeling that you get. All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to start pulling some cards for each column. I'm going to do one for Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius for those 3 months of September through October, October through November, and then November to December with the winter solstice. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians and ancestors, helpers and healers, Please be with us as we read for the Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising sign of Sagittarius for the 3 months of the autumn equinox. Please bring through clear, accurate messages for their highest good. Thank you so much. Okay, so yes, definitely. Lots of new moon energy coming up for you. So this coming with the Libra energy for September is a time to give rather than take with the new moon in Virgo. And Virgo is very giving. It's very loving. Libra energy works well with Sagittarius. So I think that this is a time when it will be crossing your 11th house and you will be very focused on humanitarian aspects, charity, the mass consciousness, giving to the whole rather than taking for yourself. So that's a very beautiful time there. New moon in Cancer comes up for the time of Scorpio, which I said is a very emotional, sensitive, slightly moody, and that makes sense because Cancer is all those things as well. And this reminds you that you and your loved ones are safe. So if you're processing a lot of heavy emotions during that time, Sagittarius, you are safe, you are protected, you're fine to do that. And so getting into your time, look at that, new moon in Aries, that fire energy comes back up. It's time to take action, and that really is like your fiery rebirth. So very nice trajectory already for this autumn season. Let's pull some Dragon Oracle cards. And we're just going to keep deepening the messages that are coming in around this autumn time. Lots of strong energy coming in here, Sag. So over top of the Virgo, there's that water dragon. It's reminding you to be very intuitive, to flow over and around and be very flexible around your problems or obstacles. The water dragon, yes, is love and light are flowing. Develop your psychic abilities and go with the flow. So during this time of Libra, Sagittarius, be really flexible with yourself and others. Embrace that kind of loving divine energy and go with the flow of things instead of trying to push. That's actually going to help pave the way for the next month when you're going through a lot of that deep emotional process during the time of Scorpio. You also have the reminder from the Sunshine Yellow Dragon to connect with animal spirits. If you have a pet or a beloved animal in your life, that also is very helpful. But this reminds you to help and serve animals, heal, respect, and understand them. And of course, whenever that yellow dragon comes up, I always feel that this is a beacon of light. It's a beacon of positivity, connecting with the earth. So it that's a great way to get through some of those heavier energies that you may be experiencing during that time. So then we get into your time of Sagittarius, brings up that fire, and we got a very strong dragon energy as well for this, for the blue dragon from the Pleiades. This is a very heart healing dragon energy, so this is the source healing, accept a heart activation, give and receive heart healing. So this is really waking you up to greater love, to greater activation and healing around your emotional heart center. So be very open to that, Sagittarius, during, going from Scorpio, which ends around November 22nd, going into the time of your birthday month. That's really getting into just healing you inside out. So, and really activating the heart chakra. Anything that you can do to kind of heal or soothe that area is very recommended. So let's pull some Druid animal spirits and see which animal spirits are coming up around you for the autumn months. Ooh, super fiery. I like that. This combination of on top of the water dragon and the Virgo new moon. Look, there's your fire dragon. Mr. Fire Dragon's got to get put the claws up for that one. He's going to be excited because this is one of the 4 elemental dragons that are part of the Druid Animal Oracle. So, you know, most of them are regular animals that you would see in the woods, but then they have the 4 elemental dragons. So the fire dragon is all about passion, vitality, you know, having the enthusiasm, having the strength. So, you know, you will have quite a lot of strength, and you will be very outspoken, especially during this time of Libra. That's why you have a balance from the water. So it's like, remember to be soft and kind, because you will be very feisty and like, I want to do something to help others. I want to do something to help the world. When you see injustice, you'll get really, really riled up. So just be ready for that energy balance there, Sagittarius. Going into the time of Scorpio, there's the goose, and I really like that this comes in because, like I said, this is probably going to be the more challenging time, and this really is all about endurance and staying the course and not giving up, because, you know, geese are some of the greatest migrators. They're great travelers, and they can go, you know, hundreds, sometimes over 1,000 miles, you know, without very much rest, and they are just the strongest birds. They're truly incredible. A documentary I'll never forget, watch that, Winged Migration. If you haven't seen it or you haven't seen it in a while, watch that one, because this is going to remind you of the power of the geese and the ducks and these migrating birds. And you're a great traveler as well, whether you're doing it physically or up here. You have that traveling spirit. So very, very strong energy to carry you through that Scorpio time. And it really reminds you that even if you think you can't get through some of those emotional workings, yeah, you really can. It's telling you that you have the endurance. And so then on top of the blue dragon from the Pleiades, I love this card. This is the hind, which is like, you know, the white female deer. It's like a spirit deer almost. It's very feminine, very graceful, almost illusory. You know, this brings in a greater sense of spirit, magic, connection to the earth and to the spirit behind the earth. So let's pull some tarot and see what messages are coming through around giving some advice around this as well. I always like to get a good shuffle on these. Sometimes I could just feel it's like, keep going, keep going. Yeah, so there is a lot of movement, not a surprise, over top of the fire dragon in that time of Libra. There comes that 9 of Cups. So this is all about seeking that wish fulfillment, seeking your ultimate desires, emotional fulfilling experiences and relationships. And because there's that combination of water and fire, here's some more water. So it's really about you know, taking what you have and sharing it with others and feeling very content in that process. Here in that time of Scorpio, over top of the goose and the sunshine yellow dragon, here comes the Page of Pentacles. So to me, this is the start of being more grounded, of feeling more solid. And sometimes, you know, to get there, it means going through those very emotional kind of phases. So let's get a clarifier on both of these, please. Yeah, so this is really going forward to, you know, letting go of things that are not serving you anymore. Take your focus off of things that haven't gone well in the past, Sagittarius, and moving forward to a time of greater celebration. Because when you do move forward, there's that 3 of Cups that comes up on top of that Page of Pentacles. So to me, that's like, you know, you start a new project that's going to ground you, solidify you, could even be a new job that you start, and it's a really positive feeling, a really positive experience coming through. And then going into your time of Sagittarius, there comes some good fire energy with a Knight of Wands moving very strong, very rapidly forward, with a lot of intensity. So it's like you really are going towards that new beginning, but there is still some decision making there for you, Sag. I think that it's like you've got a few choices, and this has come up for you in a couple readings. This is not anything new. Y'all have definitely been feeling pulled in two directions here for a while. And so I think that for the most part, this is telling me you're working through some of that. You're getting a little more solid about what you want, what you need. But there is still that feeling. I'm just going to pull a few more clarifiers on that to see a little bit more into it. Yeah, because you're really seeking that emotional fulfillment, Sagittarius. There comes that integration. So that's your energy. That's that temperance. You're balancing. And also, you know, going through the fire, the experiences that really make you stronger and more flexible in the outcome. But to me, you know, when I see this, there's that Page of Cups, Page of Water coming in on top of that. You really are looking for that emotional fulfillment. You're looking for either an apology from someone, a reconciliation, or something very new, you know, looking for a totally new love or a new soul-connected feeling if something just didn't work out with someone else in the past. So let's go ahead and pull a ritual affirmation card to wrap up your session. Oh, so Sagittarius, look at that. You brought up the dream sweet, sleep deep. So that is, you know, a really great card that reminds you that you need rest, you need rejuvenation. You've gone through a lot this year, I know, because I've been working on your energy, and you guys have been putting so much into so many areas of your life, both with work, both with emotions, both with relationships. And so this is sleep that's deep and lasts till morn, wondrous dreams for days reborn. So if you're having a hard time sleeping, this can also be a reminder that it's like, make sure that you do the things that help you get to sleep easier. If there's like a little ritual, or maybe drink some chamomile tea, whatever it is that helps you kind of wind down, you know, get off the computer for a couple hours before you actually get to sleep. And there is an accompanying book with this deck that actually has little rituals that you can do that are in connection with the cards. So if you would like that, just text me at my number below. All my details are in the description box. And just let me know that you would like the sleep ritual from your Sagittarius autumn reading, and I will send you a snapshot of the page with the ritual so that you can add that to your autumn season. So Sagittarius, take good care. I'll be back real soon to see you. Bye-bye.